You know what? It tastes like spinach.
Really? Good.
You're making concrete?
Yes.
And for what exactly?
For something in the big room.
Okay.
When the storm is raging in your head.
Ahoy.
We are taking concrete to the big room. Oh, and Mum's back. She went to work. She has a job. Might know. I did what you asked me. I watered the plants.
Brilliant.
I took the
Watered the front ones as well, with strawberries.
I watered the strawberries.
Yeah. Chilly.
So what's going on this side, you could say, of the whole day is Alfred and Dad will be mowing around here somewhere, I think. Like that. Oh, well, not really?
That is going to be
Yeah.
painting our room.
Oh.
And because this needs to be cut as well, then Alfred can do that while Dad is painting, and then they will do some work together.
And when it's all cut, we'll move pigs.
But I would like to ask you, before Alfred cuts it, if you would take bucket and gloves and pick those nettles.
Okay, but I just want to ask, am I correct about the whole moving pigs?
Yes, I want to move the pigs today.
The fall is coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger. Gasoline on hidden desires. So I'll throw
see. All the way over there. It's not even focusing, isn't it? Well, we have an Alfredo. Usually eating and mowing grass for its survival. And in the distance, a mother and a cavallino chatting together to form their next idea of taking their next, or getting their next prey. The cavallino moves up, coming towards me. It knows I am here. The cavallino prepares to charge. It comes. We must move. Get out of here. It's coming after me. We must move. This one seems to be smarter than most. Let's hide. Hide behind something. It knows I'm here. It's coming in for the attack. No! What are you collecting?
I also got some flowers, pink ones. So I thought, well, let's add to them a little bit and have a flower at home.
Yeah. The cavallino is coming back. Luckily I have the high ground. I'm on the house.
Oh, you're such a big girl, Matilda. You're such a big girl.
When was the last time you saw them?
Today?
Yeah, but like, besides today.
Oh, you're such a big girl. You just laid on my foot, you know that?
She likes the scratching you're doing.
Oh my god, she's grown so much since we got her. Oh, she is such a big girl.
She is such a big girl.
This is what Ozzy's been doing for I don't know how long. Just you've been on here. No, you've been on here like relaxing, sunbathing on here, hair blowing in the wind. Yep, all that good stuff.
Yep. I'm planning to get a tan when the sun gets back out.
Yep, hose. I actually need to talk to the camera. Did you say to them what Dad's doing?
Yeah, painting walls.
Yeah, so I forgot to film this, but Dad painted a coat in Ozzy's room, and I've got to film that. And he actually had to scrape off some peeling paint from the ceiling, because if you remember in the last video, I mentioned that the ceiling has a bit of water damage, so the paint didn't stick to the wall because the wall is wet. So he scraped that off, but now he's doing the second coat of paint in there. We're just going to leave the ceiling to dry throughout the summer, because there was a leak, so the wall is still wet, and we're just leaving that. We're not going to bother painting that at the moment, but the sides of the walls, that's all being painted. And Dad actually has to finish fix the floor. If you guys remember as well, that guy that we hired, he was supposed to, I think, put some concrete or cement or whatever it's called on the floor in Ozzy's room, but he did it, there was like a bump, so Dad had to, I don't know how you put it, but he basically took down all of the bumps, smoothened it out, and is now pouring in some new cement or concrete, I don't know the difference between the two, to make the floor flat and even. And then the next step is to put down the laminated floor. So that, what are you doing? No. You're quite a funny person, Ozzy, you know that?
Why? I'm just getting a suntan.
I really hope you can hear me properly, because it's a bit breezy. But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm probably gonna go film Dad for a little bit. I've been awful at picking up the camera lately. Dad's been working in the hallway and in Ozzy's room and stuff like that, and I've just been awful at filming it. So I'm gonna probably go over and fill you in on everything that he has done. Mum's on her way because they're moving the pigs. That's a pig as well, by the way. Hi. Bye. Okay, yeah, that's one thing. Dad covered the pipes that were leading over here. So that's drying. Hi.
Now, it was true the last time we did interview.
It's looking pretty good. Yeah.
10,000.
The hallway is not done yet, and it's the same. It's all funky and crooked, but I think we're just gonna own it. We are the family with the funky tiled hallway. Also, the chicks are all doing okay. Here's a little baby. Well, here's one of the little babies. I think, pretty sure most of these chicks are meat birds, but we did hatch a couple of our own for laying. So it's a lot of mixed babies. But yeah, they're so cute. Baby chickens are just adorable. So cute. Also, I just felt the need to let you guys know, upstairs, we moved the toilet ages ago. We actually have a toilet upstairs now because, while the guy was working downstairs, we didn't want to constantly have to walk by him to go to the toilet and all that good stuff. Also, when he was working on the hallway and we weren't allowed to walk along the hallway, obviously we couldn't go to the toilet then, so we moved it up here. So yeah, this composting toilet has this entire space to itself. And Dad attached a motion light, so whenever you walk in it turns on. You can't even see me. But yeah, we also have birds. We have swallows flying in here all the time. Yeah, they just fly in here all the time. And I'm pretty sure that they're trying to make a nest in here. I'm not 100% sure where they're doing it. Oh no, actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I can see loads of areas that they're trying to build a nest. You know, swallows make their nests out of mud, so you'll just see a bunch of mud patches like that. That's how you know it's a swallow. So anyways, I'm pretty sure it's a swallow. I keep mixing up the names swallow and sparrow, but I'm pretty sure they're called swallows. But anyways, gonna go downstairs now. So that's like a good little fill you in on what's going on. Nothing like crazy's going on. I think actually, you know what? I think we're gonna have a gigantic digger machine, whatever you call it, arriving tomorrow. Because he's gonna be apparently digging up, or no, burying a bunch of stuff that we have going on in the front of the garden where we have our like water system or whatever it is. Honestly, I don't know much about this stuff, but anyways, that needs to be all dug up because there's a giant ditch in our front garden. Willow, you're not supposed to be on the table, buddy. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to be on the table. The electrician is supposed to be arriving soon to finish Ozzy's bedroom, like put in all the sockets and all that stuff. And Dad's friend will be coming over very soon. That's a little bit like, because not many things are finished. And the caravan has not had much going on with it either. Yeah, there's a lot of bits and bobs going on at the moment. But yeah. that was like a little fill you in on what's up. Yeah. Done by a professional, what's it called?
This is how you fix electric fence, okay?
Oh yeah.
Needle and thread.
Looks good as new.
Well, there are no holes anymore.
Yeah. There's a tiny bit of
Except for this
wire right there.
that one.
You're a perfectionist, obviously.
Such a comedian. Oh wait, there's a hole right here too there.
Well, you can fix that. Now I showed you how to do it.
Patchwork, it'll become like a blanket or slap squares of fabric, you know. So now you're going bribing, I think. You're gonna bribe the pigs here with food, I'm assuming. She's still trying to eat whatever that gigantic chunk is. Don't know what she's found. Hello and good day. It's another day here and I don't know what's going on. Mum and Ozzy are currently reading, and one thing I do know that I need to do is tidy up in here because it's always a huge mess in this hallway. It's very dirty and needs to be cleaned before Dad's friend comes over. I mean, it needs to be cleaned anyway. But yeah, that will give us an excuse to actually get up and do it. I don't know what Dad's doing. I think Alfred was lawn mowing. But I don't know where Dad is. Oh, here they are. Hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm just walking ahead again.
Have you been lawn mowing the back garden?
Lawn mowing?
Whatever you call it.
Yeah. I got some gobs chopped with that, but because I've already done enough of them, I'm using this because it's easier.
Something that I feel the need to share is in the videos I show all of the like work stuff that we do, but I'm not showing every moment that we sit down. Like, I feel like everyone thinks that we're quite, you know, hard working and everything. And I wouldn't say we're not hard working family, but like we are not working 24/7. What people don't see is us sitting around quite a lot. We're not very fast working. We're not as quick as we seem. We're quite slow going, and quite often we'll just be sitting and chilling, doing other stuff. We're slow. We're just slow people. So I don't want anyone to think that, oh yeah, no, we are so fast and always at it, always working, because it's never like that. Something that I am doing recently though is I'm really enjoying bike riding. I think it is I I don't do any sorts of fitness when it's immediately as it becomes autumn and winter. I don't do any of it. When it becomes warmer weather, I'm like immediately getting at it. I'm like riding bike. I'm like exercising a bit more. And genuinely, recently I've been doing quite a bit of bike riding. But when I'm too lazy, or like when I have nothing to do, this is what I do. Riding down that is just really fun. That's so cool, right? Okay, so a little bit of time has passed. Not really much. I was inside doing some things. Mum, Ozzy and Alfred are outside. Alfred is lawn mowing in the back garden. His thing, Mum has actually been drying a bunch of nettles so that we can have them for winter to give to the animals and stuff. And this is the situation. I don't even know if you can see it. I can't see what the camera's showing. But this is a gigantic tarp full of nettles, I think, because Alfred's lawn mowing and he's cutting down all the nettles, so Mum and Ozzy brought them here and laid them out on the sheet. So yeah, that's going on. And also Mum saw a snake in the back garden, so that's lovely. We've got a snake somewhere around here.
And I just passed it.
Well, I don't know if it's in the same spot.
Not just past it, but
Oh yeah, no, when it was hit, Ozzy didn't notice it, but just walked by it, and then Mum said, hey, you just walked by a snake. But, yeah, apparently there's a snake around here. No idea where. I don't think it's a venomous one. There are venomous snakes around this area, but I don't think that they're living on our land. They're not really grassy snakes. The venomous ones, they're like more for laying on the rocks and stuff, so they shouldn't be around here. Mummy, was that snake that was here venomous then? No, okay. How are the plants doing?
Well, some okay, some we'll see.
And so these are courgettes.
Yes, squashes
Squashes.
of all sorts.
I'm currently, it's like the next day, but I'm currently cleaning in the hallway because we need to get it at least a little more nice looking before our guests arrive. So I've taken everything out of that cupboard and I'm just gonna sort of tidy everything up, put some things away that don't need to be here and throw a bunch of stuff away that also doesn't need to be here. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing at the moment.
I saw you singing in a photograph, but I never learned your name. Then it wasn't long I fell in love and hoped you'd feel the same. So you told me come on over and we'll sing a sweet refrain. And the world was turning slower, I can't explain. And I always will do right by you. Not a single thing I wouldn't do. I'm never gonna let you down. And darling, you should know, as long as we keep turning round, I'll never let you go.
Hi. How's it going? Gotta film the process though. Got all the sockets in though.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck is on the side of my face. It's like I got slapped or something, but I don't know what it's from. Say hi, Ozzy.
Hi, I got a question, but first do this.
You've got a question for me?
Yeah, but first finish your recording.
You've got stuff all over your face and hands, by the way. Okay. Dad is still working on leveling out the floor in Ozzy's room, and then once it's all leveled and dry, he's gonna put down the laminated floor. So that's exciting. I think we were hoping he was gonna do that today, but he's continuing to level out the floor. So I don't know. We'll see when that's gonna be done. Ozzy just boiled a big pot of potatoes for the chickens over the fire. And I just went on a bike ride to Mum. She's working in the forest 3 days a week, and I go over, it's not far, and I go over and I bring her a sandwich and coffee. So that's what I just did. You can't see me. But yeah, yesterday I froze a bunch of spinach and then I put it in bags, put it in the freezer, and that's pretty much all that happened yesterday, I think. Oh yeah, and I need to continue cleaning out here because I didn't finish doing that. I'm going to take this whole stack of things to the barn, and I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. It's not perfect in here. This whole hallway will eventually get like properly redone, like painted. I mean, there's cobwebs everywhere. The whole walls are all chipping. yeah, this hallway will one day in the future get properly done, but at the moment it's just very dusty and dirty. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go do some things, and Ozzy has that question he wants to ask me, so we'll see. Yeah. Hi, it's me again. I'm accompanied by Fudge the tiger and Pippin, who is laying down at my feet. That's all that I filmed that day. Ozzy, could you please stop talking? I never know. Anyways, so that's all that I filmed that day. And the next day was quite interesting because we had a digger arrive at the house and he was digging stuff. It was a bit hard to film because I'm an introvert and most of it was just filmed from a window because I was too worried of going outside and filming it directly. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, skip on to the next day. Okay, so what was going on, I can't really explain very well. Ozzy, stop watching me, please. I can't really explain it too well because I don't really know what it is and how to explain it. The simplest way I can put this is we have a gigantic plastic barrel looking tub that needs to be buried under the ground and has to do with plumbing. And what Dad hired this digger to do is dig up the hole and find where there was that gigantic hole in the ground. It was buried up and he wanted it to be unburied so he could put the giant barrel in the hole. But the catch is the hole was too small for the barrel, so Dad had to make the hole bigger. And it was it was supposed to be maybe like a 2 to 3 hour process. It ended up being nearly like 6 or something like that. So yeah, they were out there for a long time. And that guy that was standing there in the previous clip, that was the neighbor. He just decided he was gonna join and watch the entire thing. The whole 6 hours he was just there. So yeah.
Já jsem to měl tady jako celkem hezky zalícované, ale nikde jinde to prakticky nesedí.
Okay, well, anyways, hi everybody. I don't really remember what day it is, but I do know that yesterday there was the whole fiasco going on in the front garden. Lots of dirt being dug up. I'm probably going to show you what that looks like now. It's like all over the place, lots of stuff everywhere. But It is the next day and my fringe doesn't want to cooperate today. I think Dad is finally going to be working on the floor today because our guests are coming over tomorrow, so quite a tight schedule. But yeah, Dad I think is going to start working on the floor. He didn't work on it yesterday because of the whole thing that was going on in the front garden. That took like 5 hours, and then after that Mum and Dad drove to a second-hand furniture shop to get a bed to go in Ozzy's room. So yeah. And today I'm going to be cleaning some doors. We need to do a bunch of cleaning. Me and Mum actually cleaned in here yesterday. I know it doesn't look like much, but this room is so much more tidy than it was yesterday. Anyways, so I'm going to do some more cleaning. I'm going to go visit Mum because I go to visit her 3 times a week when she's working. I can bring her a sandwich and some coffee. And yeah, all that good stuff. Pretty normal day so far. I had a huge breakfast. I made some matcha muffins and I ate them all. So I'm absolutely stuffed right now. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go clean some doors now. Actually, one more thing. This is the hallway. It's like a bit cleaner than it was before. And I honestly don't know how I forgot to mention this, but we got a door for Ozzy's bedroom and I got a door handle. But let me tell you, buying and getting that door here was a huge fiasco. Oh my god, it was horrible. Me and Dad drove to go buy a door. Took ages. This door's expensive, but it was the best one there, so we got it. And it did not want to fit in the car, and we had a really tight schedule because we had to be back home in a specific time because Mum needed the car to go drive somewhere else afterwards, and we couldn't get the door in the car. I cut my finger and it was like a whole thing, and then eventually we somehow managed to fit the door in the car, and we had to quickly go food shopping, and then we managed to just in the nick of time get back home, and it all worked out. But we also have a door. Dad wants to varnish it though because it's plain wood. I mean, I would have thought it'd be varnished already, but I guess it's not. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start cleaning. I just wanted to point that out, that we've got a door as well.
Boys don't cry under the influence. You and I did not make a sense. Tell me why you're putting on offense. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Endless game, when's it gonna end? We became what we should condemn. You and I, we were more than friends. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Look ahead, somewhere down the line, words unsaid, will they undermine? Dry your eyes, everything's just fine. Boys don't cry, boys don't cry. Wearing thin, is it just for show? Where you been?
Okay, I need to cut it a bit longer. She's getting too short now.
Should I go? So, just to basically say what happened, because you didn't get to see that much, is basically we're putting the pieces, you could say like this, because there was like the hole, and then you could just sort of stick it in. But for some reason it wasn't working. Like, it would in some form stick, but there was just humongous gaps where it would just not be able to reach, or even just still not properly work. So in the end we were able to do it, and the third one was much easier. The only reason you didn't get that much recording is because the first two were so difficult. Because they were so difficult, and my dad was so angry, I decided not to record for reasons. And the second one I didn't record because I was a bit wanting to make sure it would work. And next time I will record much more on the stuff. We're having a 10-minute break, so I'm going to go in the garden, do some work, and yeah, just to tell you why you didn't see that much. I'll promise next, hopefully, the other recordings of that room will be done. Now, I'm at the gigantic lump of manure the people gave us, if you saw the video, and I'm going to be collecting some. My mum told me to get a lot. What I mean by that is like at least 5 or 10 wheelbarrows. Don't know if I'm going to do 10, but I think I am going to at least do more than 5, so yeah. We're doing.
I'm back from visiting Mum.
How's Mum in her natural habitat?
What?
How's Mum in her natural habitat?
She's good. It's a bit easier today because of it's a bit easier where she's planting because of the softer soil.
Yeah.
But she thinks she'll be back around 3. So probably coffee around 3 then.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good though.
No, that's...
Okay, I'm gonna go continue washing doors and all that good stuff.
So should I give you the camera?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's going all down my arm. I don't think this door has been washed in many years.
And the fact that it's being washed, it's like, thank you.
It's like, thank God already. Someone's actually...
I was on a date, you know.
What does that even mean?
I was like on a date, so it doesn't want to be dirty and it can't clean itself, so.
Who would it be going on a date with, Ozzy? Why do you say these random things?
I don't know, it was just like comments, like, sometimes you say stuff like that.
You just say the most random things sometimes.
I don't know.
I mean, literally yesterday, me and him having a conversation, and you go, and then you're scared because you're gonna buy loads of gallons of milk. That's got nothing to do with the conversation, Ozzy.
What?
There's a cat in here.
Hey, 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 cat, cat. What? I'm not looking at your face.
Tak, jsi tam? Koukám? Tam to nemáš, tak si to musíš líp nasadit.
Yeah.
Máš to dobře nasazený?
It looks pretty good, there's just a tiny one.
Zkus to malinko nadzvednout.
It looks good, it looks good.
OK, pushing?
Yep.
Jo, push. Tak, tady jsem ti to říkal, že máš být.
Don't mind me, just eating peanuts. Little peanut. So after quite the long day of Ozzy and Dad laying down the floor, they did not get it done that day, but and then the next day our guests were arriving, so it's all really weirdly timing for me because today is the day that the guests arrived, so it's like really messing with my brain, all the time schedules and stuff. Basically, in the video, they didn't get it done that day, so they were going to continue the next day, which for me is today. They finished laying down the floor today. I really hope I'm not messing with all of you guys' brains as well right now. Yeah, they're going to continue the next day.
It was weird though. Like
It is pretty crazy when you think about what it was like before, you know?
There was
the whole all here, and then there were the tiles. We had the washing machine here for ages. Wow, so
and this is
weird.
becoming one of the first we've done.
Yeah.
One of the first. I also might be a bit different.
Hezky takhle postavit. Tam zkusíme to zatočit.
Because it's too tight for us.
Tam to potřebuješ.
Ano.
Že to musíme zvednout celý.
To je lepší.
You guys comparing feet.
No narovnej si ty prstíky.
Not easy. I think we're average. I think we're the same.
No, we are not. This is.
This is more. Is that?
Yeah.
Ozzy's got huge feet. Look at my foot.
He's not a little boy.
These were
You have to
so.
put them inside. It's more fun.
Hold on.
I'm the youngest, but
Look at how yellow my foot looks compared to Ozzy's. Ozzy's got huge feet.
I don't know why I thought I tried to be more like a little.
Well,
That's done. We're going shopping. Dad will build the bed. You might need your help. I can wipe it when I come back.
you might. I'm gonna leave the camera here, by the way, for filming.
And then we'll go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Did you see the door? It's a bit cleaner. It's not the best. I cleaned the bathroom door. They're a bit cleaner,
Yeah, a bit cleaner, definitely.
but it's not perfect. There's just not as many flicks on them now.
This is kind of strange.
Yeah. I honestly think we should just paint it white. I know the rest of the doors in here should be like the natural wood, but I think sanding this would be
Yeah, it would, but I was
really
just thinking.
annoying. Yeah.
There will be
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Stay hydrated, kids. So, around the end of this video, it's all a pretty big jumble of clips because we were just really trying to get that room finished before the guests arrived. So, yeah, that was the main thing. Ozzy did some more work in the back garden. He needed to get lots of wheelbarrows of some compost taken to a specific part of the land because we need to plant potatoes. And Mum wanted to put some fresh compost where we're going to be planting the potatoes. So Ozzy was working on that, and the room got finished. Nope. Okay. Hi. So, they're gonna be here in about like, I don't know, 3 hours until they're here.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go show the room before they arrive.
It's not prepared yet.
Well, I'm still gonna show it.
I made mess of the windowsills from the windows and I still need a little bit of...
So the bedroom's not quite finished yet, but there was an issue with the door. The door was too tall, so Dad had to cut this expensive door that we bought because, again, the guy that used to work here, he made, I think it was, he made these little ridges on the side, whatever you call them, these little steps, and the door wouldn't fit, so Dad had to cut the door, which was obviously not very nice, but here's the bedroom so far. It looks a lot fancier than any bedroom we have in the whole house. But yeah, this is actually Ozzy's bedroom though. It's very exciting. New fancy door. Very nice. This is glass, though it doesn't look like it. But yeah, it's fancy in here. And Mum's just been cleaning windows. And yeah, I think it's very nice. Obviously there was the whole issue with the ceiling where it was wet. So ceiling's just being left. You can still see patches. Whenever you close the windows and the room doesn't get any ventilation, then it gets more wet, which is obviously not great, but it's something that we're just not able to deal with right now. I mean, you can't really do much about it unless you wanted to take apart the whole wall, I think. Anyways, I'm gonna start ranting, and yeah, I think it's very nice though, very fancy compared to the rest of the house. Saying like compared to the rest of the house, this looks very fancy, you know. There's this, there's this, and then there's like this green and blue.
Can you bring me the mover, please?
But yeah, it's a nice bedroom. I told them about the having to cut the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Well, is my mum gonna take the door?
Okay, I'm gonna go. And honestly, that's pretty much all that was filmed. The room was finished. And yeah, Ozzy's bedroom is finished, basically. I mean, obviously, he's gonna get some furniture put in there eventually. But yeah, that was pretty exciting. I know that the end of this video is a pretty big mess, but otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm gonna cue like the end credits of thank yous to the people that sent me some things because I really appreciate it. But anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbling on. Hope you're having a great day. Bye bye.